Well, hello, folks. How are you today on this thoughtful Thursday? And guess what I'm doing? I'm walking on the green belt for the third day in a row. That is significant for where I'm located because this summer has been very hot, and the heat index has prevented me from being able to consistently remain on the green belt when I go on my walks. Yes. And every once in a while I turn around to see if there's anybody coming on a cycle. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm on my way down to my favorite tree, and I am delighted to be outside, and it's nice and breezy and beautiful. Yes, it is. I am so happy. There seems to be a bit of a downward trend in the temperature. Yep. I think high of 95 today. And I think we have a high of 99 tomorrow, and then from there it goes down into the low 90s, which is cool for this time of year. So, yes, my hope is that it will stay in that downward trend and that we won't end up with any more heat waves going on. Yeah, exactly. We've had enough heat wave. So, how is your week going? Have you made your time for self-care this week? And I'm not talking about putting it on a to-do list. I know that's a big issue especially with us females. Oh my gosh. No, we don't put it on a to-do list. So, I think the easiest way to really make space for self-care is to simply make it a part of your routine. Yep, no guilt needed, none of that nonsense. And we have arrived. I actually do have a self-care routine. I do. Most mornings I engage with music and study and writing songs, playing my tambourine. And in the evenings, I write in my journal. Actually, I write in journals too in the morning. I keep all kinds of journals. That's part of my self-care. Whether it's for my dreams or for meditation purposes or affirmations and things of that nature. There we go. And in the evening, I write in my personal journal, which is basically my life narrative, just talking about what happened in my day and, things that I want to remember from that day. And just, stuff that I want to know, that I want to, leave in my, I'm trying to think of the right word, kind of like a legacy, especially when you've been doing it as long as I have. 30 years of journaling, that's a long time. And I kind of see it as leaving a legacy. Yeah, for my children and grandchild, and yeah. You just never know what you say in your journal is going to have an impact when you're no longer on the earth, how they're going to respond to what you have said. But anyway, that's all part of my routine in the evenings, along with my daily doodle, which is something that I always make time for because I enjoy it so much. It's a lot of fun. I'm able to create visuals, and of course some of them are available in my Zazzle store. I don't know if you know about my Zazzle store. There's a link in my bio for it, and some of my doodles that I have created in my personal journal, as well as some other work that I've done, my hand lettering and illustration, is available on keychains, on stickers, on magnets, just fun stuff. And I even have flip-flops too. Yeah. And I also have a line of party supply goods in my Zazzle store. So if you go to my Zazzle link in my bio and go check that out, you can see a lot of my doodle art. And if you happen to like one, you can always determine, oh, well, I want to carry that with me on a keychain or put it on a magnet on my refrigerator or in a space where I have magnet. Or you can use it as put it on a sticker and use it as an envelope seal or wherever you want to put it. Could be in your planner or in your scrapbook or in your, let's see, what are those things called again? There's a certain kind of journal that a lot of people use that have dots in them, and I'm trying to remember what they're called. I don't use that kind of a journal, so it's easy for me to forget what it's called. But I've seen a bunch of other people use them, and I really admire when they create a whole spread with with a calendar and really small writing and drawings and doodles and all kinds of stuff. Oh my goodness. There are some who really put together a journal spread in that kind of a journal that is just amazing to me. And I'm trying to remember the name of it, and it's just not coming to me. I'm sure one of you probably has one like that, and you can leave a comment and tell me what it's called. I keep forgetting. But anyway, it's just, it's a lot of fun. And my doodle art, it just brings me joy every time because I'm always trying out new things. I'm always trying to, come up with a new way of creating detail and texture and color combinations and different letter forms, and it's just so much fun. It really is. And and a lot of times what I figure out in my personal journal, like what works for me, what I like the way it looks, I will often translate that to hand lettering and illustration that I do, that I share in my stores. So yeah, so it's got a great purpose. It encapsulates what I do. Is I think of a word or a phrase that kind of encapsulates my day, so I can remember what the day was about. And that's what I do. I just create a doodle of that word or phrase and just have fun with it. Yeah, exactly. I've been doing that for probably 8 or 9 years every day. Yes, it's a daily practice. It's just something that I have a lot of fun with. And you just find something that you have a lot of fun with and just do it every day. And just don't think about it. Don't over, stress about it. It just do it because you love it. Yeah. That's what I say. Go for it. Just have fun. And no reason to hesitate. No. We all have to-do lists. We all have work. We all have things that have to be done. I understand that completely. But we all have at least 5 minutes that we can do something that really makes us happy. We owe it to ourselves to do something that makes us happy. That's right. Well, you have yourself a thoughtful Thursday, and may joy align with your creative heart.